deserving of a portion of these funds. What we are seeking in total is going to be approximately $250,000 at the most. We're still in discussion with certain vendors what the prices will be if we're going to use them. There's still some discussion about the bidding process, but in reality what we're estimating is the first piece of equipment should be right around $100,000, and then the software that we're seeking to help us with the investigations is right around another $100,000. So I would say at the most we'd be at $250,000. I'm hoping to come far under that. I'm just trying to be as, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but I'm trying to estimate on the higher end.
Well, we appreciate you with all your other activities in your office to be doing grant writing on top of it. It's very much appreciated.
Yes, could you explain to me this appendix with listing Lebanon County with $10 million and 12 municipalities with $1 million each?
Is that the city?
So within the appendix, what it does is it breaks it down by county, and you're eligible for a certain portion based on your class of county. So in general for Lebanon County, based on that class, we're eligible for $10 million. We're not going to get $10 million by any means. The individual police departments are also eligible to apply, and they're eligible under GVIP. They're also eligible to apply under that separate law enforcement grant. And the appendix between the two of those are identical. So what this is saying is that for each one of those municipalities, if they were to apply, what they would be eligible to get on their own. So that it really has nothing to do with the county as a whole or with our application, but if, for example, Lebanon City wanted to apply, they would be eligible for up to a certain amount. And I think that was really supposed to be an encouragement for these departments to say, hey, this resource is out here that if you are interested, this is what could otherwise be available.
Yeah, I think theirs was $5 million.
Yes, and that was just the one example that came to the top of my head.
Yep.
And there are, it's just those municipalities, because those are the ones that have police departments.
That's why there's only 12.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the explanation because $50 million won't go across the state if everybody gets those maximum amounts. But I just was trying to figure out the correlation between your presentation and this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll make a motion, if we didn't already do one, to approve the application for the gun violence investigation prosecution grant program.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any questions?
Yes.
Good, Jim.
Jim Menser with Littown. How many homicides has Lebanon County had this year compared to last year? Have we seen an increase? Where does it come from?
I have some of those figures with me upstairs, Mr. Menser. We have the entire grant application along, so it's a bit voluminous.
Sure.
I can tell you that there has been an increase. What we looked at were, and we went back as far as 2017, and we went back to homicides. This grant is only eligible for gun violence and gun violence intervention, investigation, prevention. So we really had to focus on, for example, not the death of Maxwell Schallenberger, which was child abuse, but something that is per se related to gun violence. So we then differentiated between those homicides, non-gunshot violence versus gunshot violence, and then we looked at our numbers from there. So I know for a fact there has been an increase. When I believe the number of the year that we looked at was 2018 or 19, we were up 5 times as many within the last 12 months as what we were a few years ago. I just can't tell you right now off the top of my head what year that was, but we are up by 5.
Anything else? All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, so moved. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.